Ever confused between add in, add on, add to, and add up to? Time to clear it up today. As we navigate the intricate labyrinth of language, we often stumble upon phrases that seem similar, but have their own unique nuances. Today we're focusing on 4 such phrases: add in, add on, add to, and add up to. While on the surface they may seem interchangeable, each of these phrases carries a distinct meaning. Add in revolves around the idea of inclusion, add on implies appending or attaching, add to suggests contribution or enhancement, and add up to refers to a cumulative result. Understanding these subtle differences can add a layer of precision to our language use, allowing us to express ourselves more accurately. So are you ready to dive deeper? Let's dissect each phrase one by one. Let's start with add in. When you're asked to add in something, what does it really mean? Well, the phrase add in is used when you want to incorporate something extra or additional into an existing set or group. It's like adding a new ingredient into a recipe or including a new paragraph in an already written report. Here's an example to illustrate this. Imagine you've written a report and your boss asks you to add in a final paragraph. What your boss is asking is for you to include an extra paragraph within the existing report to complete it. So the phrase add in is all about inclusion. It's about bringing something new into the mix, but within the context of what is already there. So remember, add in is all about including something extra within an existing set or group. Next up is add on. What happens when we add on something? This phrase, in essence, suggests the act of appending or attaching something extra to an existing object or situation. Picture this. You've just purchased a new software for your business operations. However, you realize you need an extra feature for enhanced functionality. What do? You add on an extra module to the existing software. Here, add on points to the attachment of an additional component to the original software. It's like attaching a new lens to your camera or adding an extra layer to your sandwich. It's all about enhancing and expanding the original thing with an extra something. So when you hear or see the phrase add on, think of it as an addition that is more of an extension or supplement. In essence, add on implies attaching or appending something extra to an existing object or situation. Moving ahead, let's explore add to. How does this phrase contribute to our conversations? The phrase add to is a fascinating one. It suggests contributing or supplementing something to an existing entity or situation. More often than not, the intention behind using this phrase is to enhance or enlarge the existing situation. Think of it as a way of increasing the value, depth, or complexity of something that's already in place. Here's an example to illustrate this. Imagine you're in a discussion about a book you've all read. You listen to different perspectives, and then you share your own unique insights. You might hear someone say, "Your insightful comments really added to the depth of our discussion." This means that your contribution enhanced the discussion, making it richer and more comprehensive. So, add to denotes contributing or supplementing something to an existing entity or situation. Finally, we have add up to. What's the sum total here? The phrase add up to is used when the individual parts, when combined or considered together, result in a particular amount or conclusion. Let's imagine you're managing a project with various costs. When you calculate all these costs together, they add up to your total expenditure. So if you say the costs of production add up to more than we anticipated, you're referring to the total sum of the costs. Thus, add up to refers to the cumulative result when all parts are combined. Now that we've understood each phrase individually, let's summarize the differences. Add in is all about inclusion, embedding something extra within an existing set. Add on means attaching something extra to what already exists. Add to suggests enhancing or supplementing to an existing entity. And add up to reflects the cumulative result of combining different elements. Remember, though they may seem similar, each phrase has its own unique application. Thank you for joining us today.